Okay, and as I said, there would be more transitory words coming in, right? So be prepared. And this one is going to introduce you three more. The first one we know is as hinuon, or the short form nuon, right? But again, I'm going to tell you the full standard dialect form is hinuon, right? Hinuon. And it means rather or instead. And sometimes it can mean imbes sometimes, okay? And these are the examples. Now, hinuon is an adverb, so it can help you with these transitions, right? As in English, we say, well, rather than or instead of, those kind of things. In Cebuano, it's expressed by imbes and hinuon. The first example is, what di ay ko nagsala? Ikaw noon. I indeed didn't. I indeed am not at fault. I didn't make that fault, or I didn't commit that sin. Indeed, right? The I ko nagsala. I didn't indeed commit that sin. I didn't indeed commit that fault. I didn't indeed commit that wrongdoing. I didn't indeed make that bad decision. Comma, ikaw noon, in rather or instead it was you, right? Ikaw noon, instead it was you. It was you instead. It was you rather. Number two, hinuon, maglisud ka diha kung wa ka makabasa, right? However, right? However, or rather, you will have a hard time there, makalisud or maglisud ka diha, you will have a hard time there if kun wa ka makabasa, if you haven't read, if you weren't able to read, right? If you weren't able to read, you will have a hard time there, however, right? So hinuon, maglisud ka diha kung wa ka makabasa. So it has that kind of however or rather, comma, instead of, comma. You can see how it kind of expresses that in English, okay? The second one is gawas. Now we know gawas to be outside, right? Gawas and its derivatives can mean something like outside, somewhere foreign, somewhere like a freedom, somewhere just outside. Kagawasan is actually freedom. Gawas means outside, to go outside, to be outside, just outside, right? However, because it expresses outsideness, right, and it expresses foreignness, we can also use gawas to express exceptions, besides and aside from. It has that connotation, as with the examples I will show you. Nagligo na mi, gawas lang ka. We already took a shower, except you, except just you, yeah. Or we can say something like, we all of us already ate except you. So you can say something like that, or we all did this except this, exception, right? It can express that exception. Ningkaon nami, gawas lang ka, gawas ka, except you, right? We already ate except you. We already took a shower except you. Gawas lang ka, gawas ka, right? And the second sentence is, gawas nga buutan, daotan pa siya. Gawas nga buutan, daotan pa siya. So this first clause says, besides or aside from being a nice person, he or she is still a bad person. Daotan pa siya, daotan pa siya. She's still a bad person. Besides being a nice person, she's still a bad person. So gawas nga buutan, daotan pa siya. It expresses that aside from or besides, comma, except, comma. So it has that connotation with gawas, okay? And finally, we have sagad, right? And its derivatives, okay? Sagad. And since this is in the beginning series, that D makes the ras sound once it gets morphologically changed, okay? Kasagadan, right? But no, we have to change it to a ra when we start affixating it with ka something something an, okay? And we get kasagaran, okay? And it means, this one is interesting. So you pay attention to this one because you will get a feel for how the word is. And again, don't translate it word for word. It just translate it for how the feel of the word is. And the feel of the word translates to something along the lines of usually or commonly, normally, regularly, mostly, what we do normally, what's done normally, what's done usually, what's done on a regular basis, right? So that's what sagad expresses, okay? And the examples will show that, as in the first sentence. Lain sa ubang kasagarang nga tawo or kasagarang tawo, ikaw ang espesyal. So, besides the common or besides the ordinary people, right? Besides lain sa ubang kasagarang tawo, so away from the usual people, away from the other normal people, right? Normal or ordinary people, you are special. Ikaw ang espesyal. You are special. Lain sa ubang kasagarang tawo, you are special, right? The second sentence, sagad mo at tumi sa ilaha kay hugaw ang tubig. So usually we go to their place because the water is dirty. Right? Usually sagad or commonly, normally we go to their place. Usually we go to their place. Mostly we go to their place because the water is dirty. And the last one, sa agad natong aksyon, maoy pagbusil sa kaaway, right? Sa agad, sorry, ang saagad natong aksyon maoy pagpusil sa kaaway. There we go. Okay, so ang sagaad natong aksyon. Ang sagad natong aksyon. Our usual action, okay? Our nato nga aksyon, our nato nga aksyon, our action. So, ang sagad natong aksyon, our usual action or our regular or our day-to-day on a regular basis action, maoy, remember we talked about maoy meaning to have the equational, okay? Maoy pagpusil sa kaaway. Pagpusil sa kaaway, to pagpusil. Pusil means to shoot your pistol or shoot the guns, right? Pagpusil sa kaaway, to shoot at the enemy, right? Our usual actions is to shoot at the enemy, right? With a gun, right? You're shooting with a gun or a pistol. Ang pistola, right? Or ang rifle. You can pagpusil, you can use a rifle, which is a rifle, or pistola. A pistola is a pistol. Pusilon is like to shoot, right? So ang sagad natong aksyon maoy pagpusil sa kaaway. Our usual action is to shoot at the enemy. And I hope I can clarify these. There are more coming, so keep that keep yourselves wide awake because you're gonna drink from the water fountain or in the fire hose now.